So this is a bromeliad, a Guzmania lingulata bromeliad to be specific. Let me show you what's left of the bloom thus far. But I want to show you what's happening down at the base here. And hopefully it's going to focus for you. But right here, hopefully you can see there's a new pup that's coming up. That's what they refer to as a pup. It's still a new bromeliad that is growing from the mother here. Now, I want to show you something else that's happening on the mother plant. If you notice that quite a bit of these are beginning to die, and that's what happens with the bromeliad. The bromeliad dies, the mother plant dies off as it prepares to give birth to another pup. And as this pup grows, then this will gradually die off even more and more, the mother. And when the pup is about 6 inches in height, then it can be cut away from the dying mother plant. But it cannot be removed any sooner than that, because it will just not be ready to stand on its own. I think we can learn a few lessons from these bromeliad plants, because this is not the only bromeliad that does that. All bromeliads do that. They give off pups as they begin to start the dying process, which you're seeing here. They start to develop pups, and then eventually this mother plant will die back. And it'll be more than one pup that will come up. But for right now, this is the first one. But it gives us a message. What in us needs to die off before we can give birth to anything? If you know me, I love nature, and I love the fact that nature actually teaches us. And that was the message that I got from this plant, is what in us needs to die off before we can birth anything else. Because, if we're filled with all kinds of dead things, it's being anything new within us that we want to give birth to is just kind of being crowded, right? Being suffocated by all of the death around it. Now, it's not to say that we can't give birth to it, but we have to start the gradual breaking down process, right? Before we can start to birth what it is that's within us that the world needs to hear. This is a piece of lava rock. And I love to put these among plants because they give that, kind of fire energy. So that's why that's in there. And that fire energy also is that, that energy we need within us, that agni, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, that we need inside of us, that helps to kind of birth, right? We need that flame, we need that spark lit within us. So that's kind of a reminder to me every time I look at this, that, keep that spark lit, or light that spark and get this fire going, right? So that I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm not sure if anyone out there knew or aware of that. And if you were, just let me know. If this is something new, you can pop a comment in the chat and let me know that as well. But this is the Guzmania lingulata bromeliad that is just beginning its dying off process, as it is now giving life to a new pup. And as it develops more pups, I'll show you, and as the pup gets bigger, I will share that with you as well.